Okay, so the last exercise we want to show you today in this hip imbalances module is an exercise known as the reverse mini lunge. All right. Now, this is an exercise that you can perform while standing and can be a nice alternative for people who just might not be able to get on and off the ground comfortably. But this is one of the best ways to help you kind of fix a lot of these imbalances that we've talked about to teach you how to get a lot of that pressure off your back, especially for people who have a lot of back pain while standing and walking. All right. So, Tweet, let's go ahead and reset. All right, so what Twee's going to do here is she's going to start by just taking a nice big step back with her right leg. And from there, you'll start to notice that her pelvis and her hips is kind of at a downward sloping angle. So what we want to do is to help her correct that position by helping her, one, to squeeze her glutes as tight as you can. And then step two is just to kind of zip up her pelvis by just kind of like engaging her abdominals. Now you can see here her pelvis is a lot more level and much more neutral. And then the last part of the exercise is we want to just have her bend her back knee just a little bit. And what this is going to do is going to create a lot of stretching and a lot of opening within the muscles in the front of the hip and the front of the thigh, while also teaching you how to engage your hips and engage your glutes to help take some of the pressure off of your back. Go ahead and stand back up, all right? And go and reset. And let's just practice it one more time. All right. So again, a nice step back with the right leg. Let's first start to level up the pelvis, level out and zip up the pelvis. Perfect. And if you can move your right arm up to the side a little bit here, so you can see here her back is also staying nice and flat. And one thing I want to show you is that when she kind of loses her pelvis or kind of loses her abs, Tweet, go ahead and do it before you reset. You start to see that her back starts to kind of overarch. All right, so a very important part about this exercise is to teach you how to create that kind of straightness and levelness of your hips and your pelvis, and it's going to help reverse that kind of excessive lower back curvature, which will again take a lot of that pressure off your lower back. And from there, just bend that back knee down just a little bit to really increase a lot of the stretching and a lot of the opening that you'll get into the front of the hip and the front of your thigh. And three, two, one, and go ahead and stand up and reset. All right. Let's just demonstrate on the other side so people can just kind of take a look. Three. All right, so same thing here. Left leg back this time, and bring your arm out in front so people can kind of look at see what's happening at your back. So again, when the pelvis is kind of forward like so, you'll start to see the lower back tends to want to arch. So a big part of this exercise is teach you how to squeeze the glute and kind of zip up that core, which will help you level out your pelvis. And this is going to significantly increase the level of stretch that you're going to get in the front of the hip and demand a lot of the activation of your glute. And just again, it's a nice slight bend of that back knee and hold there for a couple of seconds. Three, two, one, and stand up and reset. All right. All right, so that is it for the reverse mini lunge, and that is it for our three favorite ways to help you fix and reverse some of the most common hip imbalances, all right, that we see for a lot of people who might be struggling with chronic back pain. I hope that these exercises help, and we hope to see you all again next time.